I just FaceTimed my daughter to check on her for school. And I was like, and she saw somebody walk past. She was like, is that Saweetie? Like, I've worked with everybody. They grew up with everybody, but Saweetie was that was the most craziest. Oh my God, that's Saweetie.
Hey friends, it's your girl, Emily Curl, and today we're hanging out with producer, songwriter, 3-time Grammy nominee who has produced some of the biggest names in rap. Let's welcome in Terrace Martin. Hi, Terrace.
Hi, thank you. How you doing?
I'm good. It's so nice to see you. We have a ton to talk about, but let's start off and talk about your new album. Congratulations. Drones is out now. Tell us a little bit about this project.
Drones is out now. The whole idea of Drones came about 5 or 6 years ago. Just the idea, me and Kendrick just sitting down at a studio having a conversation and just realized that we just felt like the phones and the internet are just taking over our mind, body, and souls. And we love it, but then we hate it, you know? So we realized that all of us have a strange love affair with gadgets, these new things. And we also felt like it takes away feelings. It really, we start paying attention to how much hate was going on, how much lack of compassion, lack of empathy, lack of social awareness that could push us to a higher level of love and life. We started seeing all those things being snatched away. So we want to put together a good body of work to just try to help, to attempt to restore feelings in everybody's hearts, feelings of love, feelings of trust, compassion, just some good music where people could feel good to, and just feel loved and feel appreciated. And we mask a lot of the songs talking about these relationships with the internet as love songs. So that's kind of the whole thing about it.
For you personally right now, after going through this project, what does your relationship look like with social media, with being online and all of those things that entails?
It's a love-hate thing. Let me start with the hate. It's a hate thing because I'm paying too much attention to it. It's a hate thing because I'm kind of addicted to it. So I have to throw the phone. I have to do dramatic things like throw the phone on the beach and I can't get a phone. But it has me doing all these things, and I'm able to get off focus very quickly. I'm able to just scroll and be into a world I shouldn't be in, my mind shouldn't even be in. And those things possess my day. But the good part about it, all that shit is fun to do. It's all fun to do. It's all very fun to do. It's like an unfortunate pleasure. I don't think it's healthy, but also the good thing about it is I'm able to communicate with people across the world I would never probably be able to meet. I'm able to get things done. I'm able to meet people. I'm able to even see places I've never seen before to say, I want to try to go there. Or maybe I'm able to study more of history and things by just talking into my phone. Hey, Siri, what was jazz like in the summer of 1947? Hey, Siri, where was George Clinton? I'm able to really get another layer of information. Now, when I was younger, I would have to catch the bus to the library and rent a book, but probably the book, all the cool pages used to be missing because everybody was playing music at the time. So it's a good and bad thing. And that's what the album Drones is about. It's not about, I don't even have a solution. It's really it's just discussing and hopefully getting closer to a solution that we could all coexist with the internet together at a peaceful level. I mean, think about it. I grew up in South Central. I grew up on Crenshaw and Slauson. I grew up with real homeboys. I grew up in the streets. I grew up in the streets, but I ain't a street dude like that. And it's like, I've seen more murders and dark shit on my phone than I've ever seen in the hood. I was able to witness some of my friends be killed on the phone and it be viral. Like a murder is viral. And that right there, I still think about certain things that we don't even have to get deep into, but I still think about every day I wake up, I'm traumatized because of the internet. I'm traumatized. I'm already traumatized for being Black and growing up in LA and being involved in gangs and shit like that, young. But I'm traumatized because mainly as an adult with children, responsibilities, my heart curls up when I see certain things. So it's like, we're all affected by this, but I have to be on to pay things, to go over emails, to make sure my kids' grades is cool, to make sure I can talk to this, make sure we can book this interview on time. So I have to be on it. Bottom line is, it's a love, hate, consistent battle, and it'll always be like that.
Yeah. And I want to go back for a second, too, to talk about your time with Kendrick Lamar, where you guys talked about this, where this was something that was in the music. Take me to a day in the studio with you both, because I'd be curious to be a fly on the wall, to hear these conversations, to see these lyrics being written, specifically when you were working or got the idea for Drones.
It was a Thursday evening. I never will forget this night because we had just got done with an album we did called To Pimp a Butterfly. So we was like on a few little weeks hiatus. And this is from like every day of seeing each other, or the whole crew, Soundwave, Kendrick, Punch, Dave, Top. cute. This is like a everyday of seeing. From Section 80, we went right into Good Kid, Mad City. We didn't leave after that. We went right into Pimp a Butterfly. We only took a little break for Damn. So it was like, I mean, maybe 3 years of just consistent every day. So we took like a few weeks break and we hooked back up. Kendrick, I found the studio in Santa Monica. Him and Ali, shout out to Mixed by Ali. Ali was in the studio and he called me and said, yo, you come by the studio, man. You got any idea? I said, I got an idea. I just did like a little simple drum beat. Boom, cap, boom, boom, cap, boom, cap, and simple chords. Bling, 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 bling. That's all I have. 8-bar loop. And I took that to Kendrick that night and we were just talking on our phones. And that's when we actually noticed, like, man, the phones and, you know, different experiences that we both share just from, you know, everybody shares stories about the phone. So it was actually his idea. He said, man, I got an idea for this song. I think I'm gonna call this song Drones. I was so high by then. I said, call it what the fuck you want to call it. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? So he went to boom.
You're like, well, fine, that's good.
Yeah, let's go. You know, I didn't think nothing of it that deep that evening until we did the idea. Just the idea. A lot of mumbling, just the idea. We start off songs with just kick drum and melodies. We don't even, it takes us sometimes years to finish one song.
That was going to be my next question for this one in particular. How long was that time span to create it?
He just gave me his last vocal back a month before I took it to put it out. So it's like 5-6 years of working on this song, different drums and everything and different things like that. But it was his idea for that song. I didn't take it seriously until I took it to the studio the next day and Punch, which is the president TDE, which is Punch the God. Punch heard it and said, yo, you got something here. You should flush this out. You should stick with this. You should try to build on this concept. This is an important concept. And me and Punch are around each other a lot. So every day Punch would be calling me. And he was like, yo, your next album should be called Drones. And everything we talk about, let's put that on the music. And I was like, wow, that's a genius idea. And I just started really, once Punch give me the boom, I go all the way in. That's Punch's whole power with me. It's like, you know, I have so much things going on as a creative and different music to where I'm seeing fucking a black Disneyland in my head every day I wake up. And, you know, Punch is like, yeah, that's great to get on all the rides, but let's focus on this. Punch is like, even with SZA, I see how he really believed in SZA and brought her up from just doing local gigs in New York. And I've seen him strategically do things. And if you believe in it a little bit, he has these things that could give you the tools to expand on that. And that's amazing to me.
I mean, and you've also collaborated with so many people in the past. Let's talk about it for a second. YG, Snoop Dogg, Ty Dolla $ign, to name a few. For you, what's your best collaboration moment so far?
My children. Those are my best collaborations. Those are the plaques that keep growing.
Or do they want to do music? Do they love music?
Yep. Yeah, they my daughter, she's so beautiful. She's 16. You know, her name is Akai Martin. She sings. My baby girl, 4, we do piano lessons every day. You know, she's
I was
back
going to
here.
ask, do they get to come into the studio?
Oh, yeah. No. They have to. I need help. Everybody could help me. I need help. I want to hear what you're seeing, what you're listening to. I'm so environmental with human beings and music. Like, I want to just see how you walk. And I'm trying to write a song to describe that walk or that conversation or that feeling. I'm trying to paint a picture with the music. I'm not really trying to do a song. I'm trying to paint a picture. I think pictures last forever. You know, they last forever.
Okay, so I'm curious for you. Your kids obviously see your career. They get to be a part of it. Who have they been most excited that you've worked with before? Who are they fans of?
I just hung out with her because my friend Rance at 1500, he's doing Saweetie album, the artist Saweetie. I just FaceTimed my daughter to check on her for school, and I was like, and she saw somebody walk past. She was like, "Is that Saweetie?" Like, I've worked with everybody. Travis Scott, Quincy, everybody. They know everybody. They grew up with everybody, but Saweetie was that was the most craziest. Oh my God, that's Saweetie. And I'm like, yeah, hey, Kendrick's coming over to record, or let's go to Travis. I got to go work with him. Dad, I'm gonna chill at home. It's like,
but Saweetie, they were like, oh, we're here for it. Is there anyone you haven't worked with before that's like on your list that you're dying to work with?
Yep. Kanye West. I like Tyler, the Creator. I love 21 Savage, you know what I'm saying? And I watched Lil Durk's career. I got turned on to all the Chicago guys from Kendrick. Kendrick's family's from Chicago as well. I first heard of Lil Durk through Kendrick and, with Chief Keef and different things, and Fredo Santana, just all those different early, when we was working on a lot of the Kendrick records, that's some of the music we would play. You know what I'm saying? So I've been following that whole movement in Chicago for a long time. And what Lil Durk has done is phenomenal and very inspiring.
For you, what's something that maybe you've taken away from one of the artists that you've worked with that you adopt into like your own creative strategy or how you make music?
Herbie Hancock's been one of my biggest, other than my father and my mother and then Snoop, Herbie Hancock has been like one of the biggest teachers in my life. He always says, you could find beauty within any problem. I'll say it again. You could find beauty within any problem. I would ask him about certain musicians he played with that I heard wasn't to a certain skill level other musicians was, but he still did records with him. I said, how do you think about that? He said, because I'm not about to sit and complain that somebody doesn't play music as good as this. I'm going to try to play to him and make us all rise to the top. I'm going to try to play to, because it's not a weakness. I'm going to try to play to that direction. And hopefully we all could rise and be one. It takes a group to make everything to feel great. So that's my theory with producing records. I don't like if an artist comes, because my job as a record producer is so many different jobs. Sometimes I'm a counselor. Sometimes I'm just a homeboy. Sometimes you really want me to bob my head and give you all my fake opinions and not give you the real. Sometimes you want the real. They're all different kind of artists, and I have to know and assess each one. So, but one thing I take in that Herbie's taught me is I can find beauty within any problem. Not that those artists give me any problems, but sometimes I may hear a song, they say, Terrace, we want you to really produce this. We got this idea. And my first initial heart won't feel it, but so my other side will kick in. I got two hearts, I believe. My other heart is a little more open than the first one. It takes like a second to open that up, and I'm trying to work on that. The other heart comes in and opens up and it says, but what can we do if they like it? Your job is to make them fall in love with it. How do you accept this challenge, fall in love with this challenge, and then break through this challenge? Because the breakthrough is so rewarding on these records. It's a lot of records I haven't liked the first time, but when I humbled myself, became a vessel, released my ego, and went through the record and got it to the highest level that I feel we could get it to, they became out to create real estate for my family and others' family involved as well.
The last question before I let you go is, are you in love with Drones, your album?
No. Hell
You
no.
don't? You're not?
Drones is already out. It doesn't even belong to me no more. It belongs to the people now. So for me, it's like, I got to get better. That was good. That was cool. I got to get better. Like, that's not the best. Come on, let's go.
But that's such a good mindset to have too. I feel like that's what differentiates people. Where it's like, okay, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. And the best is yet to come.
Snoop and Herbie, that's what they have in common. They both taught me that. Snoop Dogg always taught me, like, that song good, but we got to do a better one. I remember when Drop It Like It's Hot came out and Beautiful came out back in the day. And I was like, these are huge. And he was like, we got a whole nother album to do, nephew. And or like Herbie's like, yeah, that's cool. But that was that time. That was the moment. The moment is over. I respect this is a new moment now. The moment is, so I'm just trying to grow. And I know people be talking that fake shit and they be saying that shit and they be lying. But I've been feeling like this in ninth grade. Because I play the saxophone and piano. So those are instruments that you die growing. You probably be dead and still trying to get better, but it's always, so the mindset of music and artists, like, it's always room to grow. And I feel I'm just getting started. I'm just now getting good to me, I'm just now getting to a place where now I feel like I have the tools to look at challenges, break through them, and grow from them. Now I feel like I'm on the start of another level of growth, but am I in love with it? Do I feel like it's there? My friends are Dr. Dre, Quincy Jones, and Herbie Hancock, and Snoop Dogg. Like, hell no, I don't feel it's there. Dr. Dre has the best studio in the world is under Dr. Dre's house. I work with people that are that high level, even with Puff. My first job out the business with Puff are at this highest level, and they still get up early and work hard every day. I'm not around the guys that think they cracking. I'm the guys that think they not even cracking, but they are the ones. And that's what I inspire to be like.
Terrace, I love that. And we're excited to be on the journey with you. And congratulations on Drones, your album. We're so excited. I can't wait to follow on your journey. For all of our fans and friends at iHeart watching, where can they find you? They can find me on Instagram. It's just Terrace Martin, Twitter, and just, walking down the street in Leimert Park. But I also wanted one more thing. I just want to say I appreciate Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, Leon Bridges, Ty Dolla $ign, Smino, Aaron Ray, Malaya, Herbie Hancock, Quincy Jones, Snoop Dogg, James Fauntleroy, Punch, Kim Burrell, everybody that just really helped me out with this body of work, because, man, it was a long thing. And I just want to appreciate everybody for that. And
I owe a lot of the motherfuckers favors now, so I gotta get to work.
Terrace, thank you so much again for being here. I love
It's
that.
all good. Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream all of Terrace Martin's music on iHeartRadio, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.